Fellas, as we kind of digest everything here, 24 hours away from the trade deadline, teams that might be interested in making a move, some players. We showed Demaryius Thomas up there on the board. Ian's been talking about it. Our Mike Giardi mentioned that the Patriots have been making calls, trying to acquire a top-end wide receiver right now, or as much as they can, as much as a top-end wide receiver is really available in the market. What do you make of that potential?
Well, my thing, if I look at a trade, if I'm looking at, okay, the Rams are undefeated, but they know they still have a few areas they could address. Sure. I am calling up the Raiders and trying to get Bruce Irvin as a pass rusher. He is a total dog, a total gamer who would fit into that culture. I mean, with those three interior pass rushers, if you could pop Bruce Irvin there on the edge, make him a situational player on that defense, as they make a playoff run, he could end up being a huge part of that defense.
DJ, you got one?
I know I would at least call on Landon Collins. I mean, as bad as the Giants are, at least make that phone call and see if there's any way you could pry him out of there. And who knows with Kansas City what they want to do, but he'd be a nice chess piece to be able to move around and use him. Where the Patriots looking at wide receiver, Demaryius Thomas' name I keep hearing come over and over again with them. But Golden Tate, he just mentioned it. If Golden Tate was available, to me, he's like a perfect Patriot. Somebody that could come in, learn the playbook right away, be able to play inside, outside. Tom Brady, I think, would fall in love with Golden Tate.
I just don't understand I mean, I understand it's a contract year for Golden Tate in Detroit, but, I mean, they're still in this thing in the NFC North, right?
Everybody loves draft picks. And I would keep an eye on the Eagles. Howie Roseman was aggressive last year getting Jay Ajayi. I reported that before the Raiders traded Amari Cooper to the Cowboys, the Eagles had called the previous week and offered a second-round pick, ended up getting a 1. The Colts were also in on that. But I would keep an eye. I like Howie Roseman's aggressiveness. He's not standing on last year's championship and saying, we'll be fine. They're trying to help push that team over the top again.
Quickly here, what about the Texans now that Will Fuller went
I was
down?
about to say, that Golden Tate name popping up, if Detroit is willing to part with him, he'd be a nice fit.
And what receiver doesn't want to go play with Deshaun Watson?
I'm telling you, with a quarterback that can extend plays, which Golden Tate has done.
What about Deshaun Jackson in Tampa? I mean, does that make any sense?
There's another one. If you're looking at the Texans, who would fit them best to replace Will Fuller, it would be Deshaun Jackson because that's the vertical threat.
As of right now, though, with what they got, Kiki QT, he gets back.
He can
healthy,
roll,
and
he's a Hall of Fame name.
Absolutely.
It's good to see teams being more aggressive than in the past.
I love it. Let's
go.
Can
I appeal to the league?
Sellers.
Can we make the trading deadline later?
No deadline.
I don't understand. It's an antiquated model. Teams aren't just going to start tanking like in baseball. Let the trade deadline go till Thanksgiving.